Before we get into it, if you enjoy the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get notified every time I release a new video.
So I know I haven't been making a lot of YouTube videos, like I said. When it came to things I want to talk about, I want to make YouTube videos on. I just haven't really found the time to do such. I haven't even found the time to stream. Like, I haven't streamed in about 2 weeks or so. Regardless of that, I decided, because, you know, obviously, as the title you may see, it's about bring back Halo. Bring Halo back, so on and so forth. And I didn't even know who this person was until Griffin Gaming. But regardless of that, I decided, you know what, I'm going to go back. I'm going to watch a lot of his previous videos and stuff like that. And what made me decide to make this video was simply because I've noticed that he's a narcissist. He's proudful. He has a god complex. He can do no wrong. So making videos like this, which is, I know, is a hypocritical thing for me to say, is pretty much irrelevant, but I just wanted to get my opinion out there about the situation. And I know it's old now, but this man right here, bring Halo back, there's really zero point to continue watching him. This was really zero point to listening to what he has to say. And it's all simply because he sat there and had the audacity to complain about an early release of Halo 3 for the MCC collection on PC, then sit there and call everybody else stupid when everybody's against him in his opinion, because it doesn't matter. So I was watching some of the videos and he was sitting there replying to different people, and he was watching one guy that was live streaming, and he was so focused on his ego and his pride, not only that he was responding to what the main guy of the live stream was saying, he was also responding to people that was commenting on his live stream. So one guy, it was completely irrelevant to the entire point. One guy just commented, simple, nothing more, nothing less, saying that he got his butt whooped, so on and so forth, by level 24s, level 25s, lone wolves, so on and so forth. And Bring Halo Back thought that it was important to defend himself on something that didn't matter. What he doesn't seem to understand, Bring Halo Back, is that people are going to talk shit over the internet. People are not going to like you. Who cares? It's the internet. Welcome to the internet, my friend. It seems like he hasn't been there long if he hasn't gotten that concept yet. So he made it clear that he wanted to defend himself on all areas. He does no wrong. He told in his video, which is currently this one, which is what I'm watching, and it's like way back here, and I didn't watch the whole thing. There's no point, because all he does is talk shit about things that don't matter. And he was focusing on this comment by itself, and he told to the comment stating that I probably play more Halo than you do. I'm probably a lot better than you do. Basically saying if me and you were to 1v1, I would win type of situation is what he's saying. And that's childish. That's extremely childish to say. There's really no point for him to make such a remark towards a comment that didn't matter, because the whole point of him responding to this type of video here, and not just this one, but any other video that had any type of input about his opinion about Halo 3 shadow dropping, as it did a hot minute ago, he contributed to nothing but on the simple fact of him attempting to defend himself because he believes he has to on something that doesn't matter. He is irrelevant. Bring Halo Back is completely irrelevant. Some of his videos are decent, I'm not gonna lie. I've watched a good number of them, but the thing is he went down so hard all because of Griffin Gaming. If it wasn't for Griffin Gaming, he would continue to upload videos, and he does not. The very last video that he uploaded was a month ago. As you can see here, a month ago. He's used to uploading videos 3 to 6 times a month, and he hasn't done nothing since that one video, which has gotten extremely heavy dislikes. I personally think that he's finally coming to realization that he's wrong, but he doesn't want to admit that he's wrong, so he's not making YouTube videos anymore, and that's fine. But that, in my opinion, makes him less of a man to own up to his mistakes. I told him in one of his first videos, when the first time I ever watched him was this one. where Halo 3 surprisingly dropped unexpectedly. His opinion was so ludicrous. It didn't make sense. He's upset because Halo 3 Shadow dropped before he wanted to play it. That makes no sense to me. He says, well, for some people, it would be upsetting for the game to release earlier when they requested off. Now, look, I can understand one thing, one point from the entire argument that he was trying to present was he pre-ordered the game, he wanted to play it on day of release so he can be caught up with everybody else, so on and so forth, correct? It's just like that in Call of Duty and any other type of brand new game that comes out. So you want to be there day one, level up, try to prestige, get all the weapons, skins, so on and so forth as soon as you can, as soon as the game drops. But the problem is, it's Halo 3, and Halo 3 released 13 years ago. On top of that, there's nothing to gain playing Halo 3 early. The only thing you get in Halo 3 back in 360 days was unlocking armor through achievements. And armor was nothing but that of cosmetic only. There was no beneficiary of playing it day one besides the bragging right. And I guess he wanted the bragging right. That's the only thing he can argue right now, is that he wanted bragging right to tell people that he got to play it day one when it released on MCC, on PC, the minute it dropped. And he was mad about it, that it dropped early. And then he was like, well, I had days scheduled off for this day for when it dropped so I could play it. But the thing is, like I just said, there was no legitimate point to playing it as soon as it dropped because there's nothing beneficiary about that situation whatsoever. He doesn't benefit nothing from it. He's only unlocking cosmetic skins, nothing else. So on the days that he has scheduled off, he could have played it on those days regardless. It dropped early. People were happy it dropped early. That's the bottom line. And the fact is, with Bring Halo Back, he's 100% wrong. He's too afraid to admit that he's wrong. And he thinks that he has such a high IQ that he's immediately smarter than everybody else and making everybody seem dumb, making everybody seem stupid. And the problem is with those statements he claims, it's only hurting him than it is helping him, because he's lost subscribers, he's losing views, he's lost a lot of things because he wants to make fun of people who watch him. And now he's sitting there also saying in some of his video that he defends the people that help him and back him up and all this and that. But the truth of the matter is that the very minute that those loyal followers even make a professional statement against him, he's immediately going to call them stupid, immediately going to say their opinion doesn't matter, immediately say they're wrong. So for those who watch Bring Halo Back and they're loyal to him directly, they're going to be wrong immediately by him. He's going to discard you. He's no longer going to see you as a fellow follower, as a person that follows him, subscribes to him, so on and so forth. He's going to see you nothing but trash and immediately either block you or have nothing to do with you, or make a stupid video trying to debunk everything that you said. Because his ego is so high, he has to defend himself on every little statement that is said towards him in a negative way. So at the end of the day, I ain't got much else to say. Bring Halo Back is a horrible YouTube creator. He shouldn't be watched anymore. He should be dropped dead from the face of YouTube. Leave him alone. I warned him in this very first response video to Griffin Gaming, and I left a comment and I said, listen, just take the L. You lost. Just take it for what it is. Don't worry about making an apology video. You was wrong. Just move forward from this and leave it alone. He didn't listen. And it's not just me. Hundreds and thousands of people tried to tell him the same thing. Just take the L. And he didn't listen. And now, guess where he's at? Nowhere to be found on YouTube, at least. Don't know about Twitter. Don't know about Facebook. I don't know about anything else. I just know on YouTube he's dead. He hasn't made anything ever since that last video responding to Griffin. And that's where he fucked up. He fucked up the second response, and he majorly fucked up the third response. So Bring Halo Back, if you see this, which I highly doubt you will, but if for some reason you see this, I need you to understand this. I don't hate you. I do not dislike you. I want you to succeed. However, you let your pride, you let your ego, you let your God complex blind you to the point where you really did believe that you were 100% right about your statement and everybody else was wrong. But here's the thing with that. If your opinion was so right and everybody was wrong, how does that make sense when you're 2 against 1,000 easily? So many people disagree with what you say. And the last thing you need to understand is when you make a video or make a post online, it's there, it's done. You can't get rid of it. Somebody's going to screenshot it. Somebody's going to save the video. It will be forever archived on the internet. Your statement was made, whether it was good or bad. And in your case, it was bad. So no matter what you do from this point forward, that will be forever on your record as a YouTube creator and any other type of creator you are on the internet. You fucked up. Take the L. Me personally, it's too late to take that L. There's really nothing else you can do besides rebranding, making a new channel. You got to do something brand new. You got to get rid of what you've already done. Your Bring Halo Back YouTube channel is dead. It's done. Get rid of it. Start over. You did this to yourself because you couldn't handle criticism towards you or your opinion. Unfuck yourself. That's all I gotta say. That'll be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do subscribe. Leave a like or a dislike. Either one works. If you have something to say yourself, put a comment down below. I read all the comments. I don't have a lot going for me right now anyway. I plan on trying to attempt to stream again and get on a schedule about streaming. I stream on Facebook. Facebook has been nice to me. They've already paid me. I did start on Twitch. I'm not doing it on Twitch anymore. Focused on Facebook. So if you want to find me, type in Yashame8. It's the same name as I have on my YouTube channel with the number 8 at the end. Shouldn't be hard to find me if you wish to watch. Anyway, anyhow. Again, thank y'all so much, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day.